Wow, Wooly here. Guys, I got a bit of sorting to do, you know. Come with me, I'll show you what's going on. Okay. First, face, focus. Stay tuned. Guys, your yard, your log area, whatever you want to call it, it just gets to a certain stage where you've just been sort of leaving little things for too long, and they just all build up into loads of big things, and I need to get them sorted. So what I have is I have piles of firewood all over the place, right? So let's go for a walk. If I can get these out here. I'm trying to move a tripod between the truck and the gate. Okay, so for example, here, over here, I have a load of firewood that needs to go to mommy's. This stuff I need to move into my store at the side of the house because I'm going to have a load of stuff for mommy. And I need space for it. Okay, so this is tricky enough, right? This is tricky enough. So let's some of this needs to be stacked and stored in there. Some of this stuff needs to go in here. This stuff needs to go round to mommy. And Bruno is on. Bruno, what are you doing? Stop taking stuff up. And a lot of this stuff. Actually, all this stuff in here needs to go around to mommy as well. So that is what is happening today at the minute. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. So what I need to do, guys, is I just need to move stuff. It's just going to be moving stuff all over the place and trying to organize my wood. It is very, very early January, guys, like the 3rd or something, 4th maybe, and I'm already itching to get a couple of big scores, a couple of nice big trees, so I can start filling up these sheds again. So look, inventory, this is where we're at. This is what we have left. So we have one full, we basically have like a cord and a half left. So from August to now, which is January, so August to September, October, November, December, January, in 5 months I have burnt cord, nearly 2 full cords. So that's not bad, guys, that's not bad. And I've been burning the fire every day for the last like 4 weeks, you know. Over Christmas there the fire didn't go out for about 7 days, you know. I just constantly kept it going. So yeah, so I need to move stuff. I generally just need to tidy it up. So first things first is I need to get all this stuff out of here. Wow, I'm really close to you guys. First things first, guys, is I need to get all this logs and stuff and all, and I need all this out, and I need all this around to mommy. So that's what I'll do first. First one. I really wish I had my wheelbarrow. Bruno, over here. Good dog. Cheers. Thank you. Amazon. Good dogs. No, you're good dogs. You're good dogs. You're good dogs. Come on there. Come on there. Bruno, enough. here, look, look. This be perfect stick for you, Bruno. Go. You know, they say when you're stacking firewood, well, I would always try to stack the... What are you doing there? Why are you all shifted off like that? I would always try to stack the... What is going on? Yeah, there you go. I would always try to stack the... Focus on my face. Focus on my face. I would always try and stack the squarest at the bottom, so you're starting off with a good foundation. Oh, it's not it's not always possible, hey. It's not always possible. So what I'm doing is I'm lifting one bucket. I'm walking around the mommies. 2-minute walk. It's enough when you're carrying a bucket of logs, to tell you the truth. But on my way back, I'm taking more in because I have to walk past the pile that I need to bring in here anyway, you know. So maybe if I start getting at least a bit done, a bit more in here, then it won't look as bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I won't have that itch to get it to get it sorted. I'm going to do another one. Probably gonna have to replace these I'm gonna have to replace these pallets next year as well. Everything is a hodgepodge until it becomes permanent, you know. That's how Wally rolls. That's how Wally rolls. Let me see how we're getting on over here. So when I was fixing this up, one of my videos there before Christmas, guys, I turned the pallets around. I shouldn't have turned the pallets around. I should have left them the way they were. Okay. Because what's happening is the water is running off the roof and it's coming down the back and it's dripping down off these down in here. Okay, so which worked out okay before because the wood was never touching it. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that I put these on so that the wood never, I don't accidentally push wood in through this gap. It's just it's just another knot, something that I didn't design very well, guys. The perfect solution would be to get up on the roof, unscrew this tin, and just sort of slide it back, maybe 2 inches. That actually might be a really good idea. Slide it back about 2 inches so that the water is dripping onto the wall and not falling down. I don't really need this much of an overhang here at the front, you see, because I have a wall. You know, there's the gable end of the house is right beside you there. So anyway, I'll go get more wood. The kids are calling me, so. some of this stuff is quite dry, quite dry. So some of it is not very dry at all. Well, if all goes according to plan, this will not be touched until 2022. 2022? What do you think? What do you think, Bruno? Most importantly, what do you think? You stink of peanut butter. Away! Away with your peanut butter face. Right, come on. What do you think, Bruno? What do you think? What do you think? I think we could move some of this. These are some bits and pieces of an oak barrel, right? So I had them in there, in the section I'm burning at the minute, but I don't need to burn them yet, so I might just put them in here. Here is a good place for putting stuff like that. So just fill it in there so that you can grab it when everything's full with logs like this. What do you think, Bruno? Bruno just wants to grab it all now. He's like, I want this. I want this now. Right, I get a few more. Get a few more. Bruno, what are you doing? Come on, do it. Get down. Get down. Guys, it is turned into a bit of a siege because I don't have the wheelbarrow. It's just a pain moving all this stuff by hand. You know, I look at you guys in the States with your side-by-sides and everything. Stop it. Stop it. So, yes, I look at you guys in the States with your wood splitters and your side-by-sides and I think to myself, someday, Wally. Someday. 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 Not that I would ever really need one. This is the thing, right? So I'm warm. I'm gonna have to go and make some lunch. So, like, I'll turn these around so you're not in the sun. My sweaty brow, guys. That is the thing. Like, I'm not. I do live in a house in the state. I'm not going to get a side by side up this little alleyway, you know, to make it any easier. Won't be handy down at Red Branch, but definitely some sort of, you know, something like that will be handy at Red Branch. So listen guys, I'm just going to keep working away here. I'm going to have to go in and make something to eat for the girls, so I might just come back on. I might just save it for another video, do you know what I mean? So that is the crack. This is where we're at the minute. Maybe half a row stacked, maybe two and a bit feet. I do need to get some more of these planks to fill this up. You know, it is handy just having it to go against something. So what I might do as well, guys, is if I could ever get rid of this frost, it's so frosty, is I might actually take apart the roof and move it back. Look, you can see it. Everything's really tight. Sorry. You know, I might just move this back a couple of inches. You know, just get it beyond the fence. You know, how far out does it need to stick? This is what I don't know. And we do, like, we're never going to get rain coming in this way, you know. And then I look at the second wood store I have, guys, which is out the back, and the front of that wood is completely exposed to the elements and the rain and the south facing and everything, and it's bone dry all the time, you know. So it's hard to know. It's hard to know. I might just move it, then just cut these bits off, you know. I think that would work best. Like we do have like 8 inches of an overhang. Anyway, listen guys, I'm way running away with myself, coming up with ideas and plans and thinking of stuff and doing things. But yeah, you know yourself. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay frosty. The wood begins again.